I'll do some practice problems on polynomial operations. Again, it's kind of a review of Algebra 1, so I don't really like, if you know how to do it, you don't need to like hang around. But I'll do a couple of problems after the general information meeting. So that's how it works. I do like give you guys some general information, stop the record, and then sometimes I'll do some practice work problems or some example problems of the section for the day. Let's join, while I have you guys on here, let's join Delta Math. Join Delta Math like right now. Okay, go to, I think I put it on the stream page. So go to your stream page where you guys clicked on for the link and just click on the Delta Math link. And if you already have a login, go ahead and log in. Okay. Now, you should have, under the tools bar, you should either have like manage classes or add a class or something like that under the tools tab. So go to the tools tab and manage classes. Now, I don't think it works for me. Let me present. I'm not sure if it's for what your students one looks like. But if you go to, I think it's your tools tab, and I think it's manage classes. And then yours isn't going to look like this, obviously. But see how Junalee got, she found the tools tab and she joined the class. Our class, you're going to have to join the class. What did I call it? Algebra 1. It's the same as your Google Classroom one. Algebra 2, sorry, first hour, quarter 4, 2021. Make sure you join first hour, okay?
They have to have an access code, and the access code should be on the practice packet. Because that's how I got it.
That's Google Classroom.
There's a teacher code for Delta Math.
Yes. Oh, you need that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 148776. Oh, yeah, I think I did put it in the packet. You're right. 148776. Thank you, Julian. Okay, so let's see how many people is having trouble with this, and then we'll I'll have you present your screen, and we'll do it right here in Math, because it's really important to join Delta Math and quizzes right away for you guys to get the assignments, because that's your grade. That's 90% of your grade. All right. If Danny, if you're having trouble with the Delta Math, go ahead and present your screen. We'll walk through it. Oh, okay, you got it. Good. Anyone else having trouble with it? All right. Hang in there. I'm gonna pause the record. Can I pause the recording? Yep. Possible? Nah. Hang on, guys. Be right back. Yeah, no, you're good. There was no assignments in there. Okay. Oh, yeah, so what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to, skip this. We have to change a teacher. I forgot how to do that. I'll work on yours after Google Meet, okay? There's a way to do it, I can't remember offhand. Okay, anybody else having trouble with DeltaNet? You are? 148776. Okay. I know we have a lag in internet service here, but I've got 9 students signed up. Kayla, it should show you the class. Because I know you were my student last term, so it should show the new class. All right, hang on there, Kayla. After the meet, you can share your screen and we can walk through it, okay? Anybody else that has problems with this after the Google Meet, after everybody leaves, hang on and you can present your screen and we can walk through it, okay? Now, the second thing I want you to do is we got to do this for our quizzes. Okay, again, it's the same thing on the Google Classroom stream page. Okay, on the stream page, you have to click this link. Okay? You have to click that link to, and it should take you, because if you don't use the link, it's not going to work. And then hit accept invite. And it's not going to work for me, but for you guys, I believe you have to allow it to access your Google Classroom and Google stuff. So go ahead and join the quizzes app. And it looks like this one is working a lot better for you guys. There's a lot more of you who have signed in on this one. It's the Delta Math, it seems like you guys are having a little bit of issues with. You got to hit it a few times? Yeah, okay, so again, if you're having trouble with the Delta Math, it looks like most of you have the quizzes in there. If you're having trouble with Delta Math, stick around on Google Meets and we'll walk you through it, okay? All right, so that's kind of all I have. Oh, for new people, the way this works is if you go to your Google Classroom and you go to the ClassWorks page, okay, and this is week 10. This is the start of part 2, week 10. We use the grade tracker sheet, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to open up, and as soon as you click on this, it gives you your own presentation. So when every student clicks on that, they get their own copy of their presentation. And the reason why we do this is because you're going to turn this in at the end of every week. Now, you're supposed to have this done by Sunday, 9 o'clock, okay? I'm not real big sticklers on when you guys turn this stuff in because obviously students will turn it in whenever they get it done. But if you don't have it turned in by 9 o'clock Sunday morning, some Sundays, and I stress some, I will grade and I will put a 0 in if you don't have it turned in. All right? Doesn't mean you can't turn it in because it does show me when you turn it in. The one app that doesn't show me when you turn it in is Delta Math. Okay, so if you do Delta Math and you do it after 9 o'clock Sunday morning, you have to email me separately. Okay, say, hey, you waited till Monday to do the Delta Math quiz or assignment. I put the 0 in unless you guys email me for Delta Math. Quizzes is tied directly into Google Classroom so that when you do a late assignment on quizzes, that's okay. It notifies me. But Delta Math has no way of notifying me when you do a late assignment. So if it's late past Sunday, 9 o'clock, go ahead and do it. Just for Delta Math, make sure you tell me you did it. Because I'm putting 0s in. Even if I grade them on Tuesday or Wednesday, it shuts off at 9 a.m. Sunday, and I'll put a 0 in. Okay. If you don't have a grade for a quiz for Delta Math the previous week, but you did it on Monday, and I haven't put grades in, you're like, oh, okay, he hasn't put grades in yet. I will put a 0 in if you didn't do that Delta Math by 9 o'clock Sunday. That makes sense? Hope I didn't screw that up too bad. So work off of the, I'm going to see if it makes a copy. Oh, I think it did. So go ahead and work off the grade tracker sheet because it's all about organization and everything that you see in any kind of colored print font is a link. Okay, so Thursday, today, you're supposed to do lesson 6.6. If you click on that and you click on the link, it takes you to directly to the Google Classroom page, and there's my video, there's your note sheet, and there's the note sheet key. So it's kind of nice to work, and like I said, if you want to get back to the weekly thing, you can click on that, click on slide. So it organizes everything for you, and it really, if I don't put it on there, students get mad because it really is a nice organized way of doing your work for the week. Okay, but go ahead and do that. Use that grade tracker sheet. It's a good tool for you. Google videos. I'm going to put this above. Okay, I'd say 80% of the time, 85% of the time, all these recordings that I do on Google Meets, the problem is I have to download them, and I have to. There goes Natasha. I have to download them, switch them to YouTube, and convert them. And it's a pain, and it takes a while. So that's why I don't have 100% record on these. But if you miss a class or Google Meet, you can always go back to these Google Meets. And like the one I'm doing today, I'll make sure I put on there because it's the first day of class, really. Okay, so you could always click on those and watch what the Google Meet was for the day. Sometimes I even I don't have videos of practice worksheets, but last term, once in a while, I did some examples of practice problems, some of your homework, and I actually put those on. I put them in Google Meets, and I will actually put them in your practice work. Okay, like here's your assignment, practice work. I will go ahead and put the video in there or in like the practice solutions that we did. Speaking of which, practice work, see these icons here? This one has like, looks like it has written work. This one has just like a blank page with a little tab. This means it's material. Okay, so lesson 6.6 is material. You don't have to turn this in. The day, Thursday, 4:15, material, it's information. Okay. So, but this is practice work. This means it's an assignment. This is due, again, Sunday by 9 o'clock, but you can always turn it in. It's directly tied into this, so you don't have to worry about turning it in late and notifying me, only for Delta Math. Now, if you don't have a packet, better get your butts to school and get one. Okay, they're here until 6 o'clock today for remote learners. Okay, I only put enough up at the main entrance for remote learners. If you're in person, wait till you get to class. Don't go to the main entrance and pick it up. This is where you're going to turn in your practice worksheet. Okay? Take a picture of it, turn it in. You guys have an option to turn it in. I don't. I have the option of looking at your turn-ins. So you're going to have an option to submit assignment. So take a picture. So from what I hear, it's easier to do it with your phone than with the camera on your Chromebook. You can do it with the camera on your Chromebook, but I think there's like an extra step or two.
Yeah, you have to like go to, after you take the picture, you gotta go into like the gallery and then like switch it back.
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna have to, if you use your Chromebook to take a picture, you're gonna have to go into your gallery on the Chromebook.
Yeah.
And then switch it or move it to somewhere or make it a JPEG. I don't know. You guys know more about that crap than I do. So that's that. And you got another power functions assignment that's see how this is an assignment. One thing that students do, and it's not a good practice, especially when you get into new material, like polynomial operations you guys have had a couple of times. Same with power functions. So students have a tendency to like skip watching the videos and not going through the videos and just go right to the practice worksheet. Or if there's a Delta Math or quizzes assignment, they'll go directly to that. And what happens is they don't do very well and they struggle and they get frustrated. So I know it's a pain. I know watching math videos is probably the worst thing in the world because I do it. It's not fun, but it will lower your frustration levels with mathematics. Okay, I think I got through everything I wanted to with you guys. Are there any questions? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? I'm going to let you guys watch the video with polynomial operations. I'm not going to do a lecture today. I'll go over some practice problems maybe tomorrow or something. I really want to work with those people that are having trouble signing in with quizzes and Delta Math. So unless you don't have any issues with Delta Math or quizzes, you don't have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave the meeting, work on the lesson today and the practice worksheet. You could always print them out if you don't have them. For those people that are still having trouble logging into the apps, please stay on Google Meets and we'll walk through it, okay? Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.